Dedicate this all them boys coming down Candy.
I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood.
I flip through the air, you know I'm looking tight. These jealous haters looking at me in my car so shy. Wanna take my life and wanna jack, but I see all through that. Never let these misfigures take what's mine, hater never do that. Who say he going through a thing when y'all ain't never lied? I got a baby, but his mama act like he ain't mine. Wicked women using children to live on. Wanna hurt and try to hate, cause she know the thrill is gone. Say man, I stopped smoking with haters back in 94. But fools be thinking that a sweet gon' get them through my door. And haters like to talk about you in a safe place. I know cause he can't look me out of eye when he in my face. Now listen to my pitch and see if you feel what I mean. Player, I ride dirty every day, but still I shine so clean. Glitter and gleam ain't all what it look like. So I keep clanging out here swinging, trying to live my life.
I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half.
And see these people in days go and come. So for me just to wake, I know I'm blessed. I grab my sense and split my pistol with my thumb. Some of my sweets be tight, now some of my sweets be throwed off. But all my sweets gon' burn, so all always get blowed off. I showed out today and didn't fall prey to none of that pistol play. But who is to say tomorrow they won't be blasting this away? Puffin' spliffs of hate, still upset about the drama here. At this time of year, I'm wiping away my dead homie's mama tear. But naturally, you know them laws is always after me. So I have to be up in that manor on that 503. I'm living dastardly, must be all about survival. G, these haters passing me. Streets just keep on getting live with me. They say there has to be another way, but I ain't feeling that. Wanna steal a lack, in my wig they wanna peel it back. But still the fact remains, it's all about the cane, swinging bang. Peace to ESG and all the victims of the game, man.
No, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I
Flip this through GA, I'm trying to see some good, but everything is still the same in my neighborhood. People cry when you up and smile when you down, and when you change for the better, shy fools stop coming around. I see the jealousy and hating and the wicked ways. We all our children praising paper, smoking our life away. Got to the point where I could not decipher day from night. She say she love me, but all we do not is fuss and fight. My conscience mess with me so much that I can't eat or sleep. The other side of selling dope and out there running the streets. And even though I'm gaining street fame, coming from this rap game, lust for thinking and compulsive drinking is a normal thing. Some get erased and misplaced trying to win the race. Some try to hold on to their place by smoking wet lace. But see, drugs and plastic thugs ain't gon' change the hood. I'm smoking skunk and popping the trunks to make me feel good.
I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging
I'm smoking skunk and popping the trunks to make me feel good.
I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the diamonds up against that wood. I put this down to half, no, I'm looking good. I'm banging the
Diamonds up against that wood. So
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hit Zone with your hosts, J Hits and C Rob. Sit back, grab yourself a drink, and let's talk sports.
What it do, everyone? It's your boy, Jay Hits.
And I'm C-Rob.
And together with the Hit Zone, we're just two homeboys talking sports. C-Rob, before we get started, like always, man, I got to ask you, what you drinking on, my guy?
That's that official drink of the Hit Zone, bro.
And I hear you definitely sipping on it, okay?
Oh, yeah, that's nice, bro.
No doubt about it, man. Also, man, we dedicated this podcast as well as all of our podcasts to our truckers who's going down the road, keeping our goods safe and getting them in to where we need them and can use them. Like always, man, we want you to pop us in, listen to us for those last few miles just to get down to your destination. And like always, also be safe and keep trucking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the truckers and also appreciate our Hit Zone hitters, man. Appreciate y'all. You wherever you at, you checking us out, man. You at home, you on the road, you at work, whatever, man. We appreciate y'all, man. And by all means, please comment, check in, let us know you watch. We appreciate you.
No doubt about it, man. We love our hitters, our Hit Zone hitters. Hey, C-Rob, the hitters know what's going on. They know what's happening with the show. But there might be a person who just tuned in, not really aware of what they're seeing right now. Give them a rundown of what to expect on the Hit Zone, bro.
All right, so as always, we start off with a little Cowboys talk. Then we get into a little Longhorns, talk a little bit about what's going on in the world of the NCAA. We might talk a little bit of NBA and some Rangers, go into something we call the other side of the game, where we don't necessarily talk sports. We talk about just whatever else might be going on in the world. We got a new segment called the Kicks of the Day. Please stay on for that. I got something really exciting, really dope to show y'all. We got our big games that we're looking forward to this weekend. And also, the NCAA football really kicks off this week. We're going to start with our predictions for conference champions, playoff predictions, and ultimately predicting who we think is going to win the whole damn thing.
No doubt about it, man. For what I hear from you, it seems like this is a pretty big sports week around here, man. You know what I'm saying? We got like you say, the Longhorns kicking off. And of course, our Cowboys you can consider this a bye week right before the season. And they're going to kick it off. And this is the Hit Zone. And we do talk about the Cowboys first. So let's get it.
Hey, ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still involved? Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still involved? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still involved. Woo, motion of abortion. Hey, I'm still involved. Oh, I'm still them boys. I'm still them boys. I'm still them boys. Yeah. I'm still them boys. Call and check on me. Hey, I'm still them boys.
Get you every time, don't it? Get you every time, man. Hey, again, the Cowboys. It's a lot of things going on with training camp. You know, the 50-man roster has been cut down. But let's address the elephant in the room, my guy.
All right, the elephant in the room. Let's go.
No one saw this coming.
Negative. Did not.
Trey Lance of the 49ers was traded to your own Dallas Cowboys for a 4th-round draft pick. And just to give you a little information about Trey Lance, for those of you who don't know, The 49ers paid Trey Lance $27.85 million for only 262 regular season snaps and traded 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 first-round draft picks to move up to draft him 3rd overall. There's a few things that crossed my mind when I heard this, when this news came down, bro. One thing was the 49ers damn near gave up their whole team to get this guy, pretty much. They mortgaged their future for this dude.
Much.
And you give him 2 years. Now, I get it. He can't beat out Purdy, and he can't beat out Sam Darnold. Okay. But what is it hurting you just to keep this guy on the roster just in case? Maybe he turn it around. I don't know. But that's one thing, you know. The second thing was when the news came down that the Cowboys picked this guy, right? I asked myself, I'm like, what does this mean? Does this mean that Dak's job is in jeopardy? Does this mean that Cooper Rush's job is in jeopardy? Does this mean that we're just going to put him on the roster as a 3rd-string quarterback and pay him top 10 draft pick money to be a 3rd string? What does this mean? This is my theory on it, bro. This is Jay Hitt's theory. This is not the theory of the Hit Zone or C. Rob. This is Jay Hitt's. Okay. When I heard Jerry Jones say that he didn't talk to Dak, he didn't even talk to Mike McCarthy about this. He said he saw an opportunity to get this guy, and he jumped on it. Well, I look at this, right? And I said, why do they need Trey Lance?
Why do they need Trey Lance?
Why do they need Trey Lance? And I looked at it and I said, see, Rob, who's the team that the Cowboys have lost to for the past 2 years in the playoffs?
That'd be the San Francisco 49ers.
The San Francisco 49ers. Who on the San Francisco 49ers probably know their offense and their personnel better than, outside of their head coach, better than Trey Lance?
Probably the remaining, their starting quarterback and Trey Lance.
So is it possible? Maybe the Cowboys say, hey, let's pick this let's spend a 4th-round draft pick, get this guy in here. That way, because 9 times out of 10, bro, most likely than not, we're probably going to run into the 49ers again in the playoffs this year. The worst thing that can happen to the Cowboys organization is to lose 3 years in a row to the 49ers. That's the worst that can happen. So
that'd be pretty awful.
Maybe they got this guy to come in and get a little hands up on the 49ers going into the playoffs. That's a possibility. Now, also, then I look at it and say, the 49ers really gave up on the 3rd pick of the draft real fast. Some say that his problem is he doesn't know how to be a professional. His work ethic is lacking. He doesn't improve. Mm-hmm. What better guy than Dak Prescott is there to learn those type of things as a quarterback in the National Football League?
That's a fair point, bro. That's fair.
So it's like I say, I look at it 2 different ways, but for all these people that saying he's finna come and take Dak's position as we stand today, nah. I don't see that happening. But who knows? I think this year we're going to pay him $900 and some thousand, and then in the next year it goes up to like $5 million. So who knows? We'll see how it goes. What was your thoughts on this when you saw this coming down to see Rob?
I was excited about it, man. You heard me last week say I've had enough of Will Grier. I've had enough of Will Greer, and he's not like I feel like every team needs to have somebody they're grooming just in case. Just in case, man. You never know what's gonna happen. We learned what in 2016? Stuff can happen, bro. Stuff can happen, and it's nice to have that extra person that, hey, you never know. He's an athlete, man. He's an athlete. You never know. When Tony Romo got hurt, Dak Prescott had his moment. He had his moment, and he took the team. We've seen Dak break a damn leg, man. So I applauded Jerry for making the deal. Sometimes these deals they happen, man, and they got you on the phone. They got you on the phone. Hey, look, if you don't say yes, we gonna move on to this other team. And you gotta make a decision. You gotta make a call, and he made it. You don't have to run it by your quarterback that you're picking up a third string quarterback. You don't have to run it by him. Anybody that says, "Oh man, that was disrespectful," like, bro, that's like you running it by your kids that you about to make a decision for your household. What am I? Well, I got to run it by you. You ain't paying no bills here. I run this, so I don't have a problem with that. I don't have, like I said, I ain't have a problem with them picking him up. I knew what it meant immediately. It meant Will Greer was gone. And I'm good with that. And most likely it's going to mean that Cooper Rush is gone next year, not this year. I don't think Trey Lance sees the field this year unless things go horribly wrong. So I'm good. I'm good with it, man. We got a comment from one of our hitters. Cool says, third string quarterback Trey will be better or has greater potential than Will Greer. So it's a good move for the boys. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. What's anybody arguing about, man? I think it's just cowboy hate.
My only rebuttal to not allow, what you're saying, that he didn't have to add, he doesn't need to talk to Dak to bring in a third string quarterback, which is true. But this is not your normal circumstance third string quarterback. Like, this guy was the third pick of the draft 2 years ago. It wasn't like he was the third pick of the draft, that he's gonna be in the 2 or 3 or 4 different teams, and now you're getting this guy on the downside of his career. He's 23 years old, and he was the third pick of the draft 2 years ago. So if Dak is my guy, and I'm confident that Dak is my guy, I'm going to go to my guy and just let him know, hey, yeah, we bringing this guy in, but hey, you just stay focused on what you need to do. This has nothing really to do with you. That's just me. Does Jerry have to do that? No, he doesn't. He does. No. But the Cowboys does things all the time that make you scratch your head. So it's nothing new around here.
Do you think this move is going to negatively affect the morale of the team?
No.
And that's what I'm seeing from other message boards, other teams talking about, other teams talking about the Cowboys, right? They can't keep our name out their mouth. So that's what they're saying. Oh, yep, Jerry helping destroy the team. He destroying the morale. He messing with Dak's head. Like, bro,
and I know this too. This is a third thing that crossed my mind when the trade went down. Is this Jerry just trying to keep the Cowboys on the news? This is Jerry just keeping everybody. And when the trade went down, sure enough, every talk show leading story was Trey Lance was traded to the Cowboys. Is that one of his things again? That's what this is about?
That's real expensive, bro. That's a real expensive way to keep your Cowboys in the news, man. But okay.
4th round pick.
Yeah, $6 million.
I don't think he's going to get that. I think either next year they're going to, because that's the option, right? That's the 5th year.
Nah,
is that his option?
Nah, he got. You said he's been. Is this what, year 3?
This year 3.
This year, wait.
This will be year 3, right?
3. So then 4 and 5. So yeah, I guess it would be a 5th year option. Maybe, I'm not sure. I have to look at that. But I think this $6 million is still guaranteed that they have to pay it. I think.
Yeah, that's why I feel like, this year he's going to be a great scout team quarterback for the 49ers if we play them in the playoffs. And after this year or even next year, they might cut him and re-sign him, release him and re-sign him to a more team-friendly deal. But I just don't see them paying, $6 million to their third-string quarterback.
Well, again, he's not going to be their third-string quarterback next year. He's going to be their second-string quarterback next year.
Has he earned the second-string quarterback? Has he earned it? I think Cooper Rush is the best second-string quarterback in the league.
I disagree with that, but I think his draft stock, his potential makes it to where you have to give him that opportunity to be second.
And the reason
you have to have him just in case something happens to Dak. You have to. They're gonna re-sign Dak. They're gonna extend Dak. That's happening. He's due for what, $60 million next season.
Yeah.
Approximately $60 million. So they're gonna restructure his deal. They're gonna extend him. This isn't gonna affect him at all. But you gotta have something solid behind him. And Cooper Rush, solid backup. He won us games, regular season games. But I wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't trust him in the playoffs. I wouldn't trust him to carry my team through the playoffs.
I'm not going to trust Trey Lance too. So, but he's 5-1 as a backup quarterback. That resume, I don't think it's too many backup quarterbacks has a resume like that. That's why I say the best running backup quarterback in the league. That's my opinion.
So Cool gave his opinion. He says it's pressure for Dak, but he's in the driver's seat. Just got a ball out, a la Aikman and Walsh, Jimmy Johnson days. But that's a throwback. These new schools might not know about that Aikman and Walsh thing, bro. But there was a time where we didn't know if Trey Aikman was the guy.
Yeah.
I would say this: we know Dak's the guy. We know Dak's the guy unless he shows up and starts playing awful and throwing 4 or 5 picks every game. He's the guy. And I don't think that's going to happen. Like I said, Dak's a pro. Dak ain't scared or intimidated by this situation.
No, not at all.
Quarterback in the league, man.
Not at all. And if this does scare him, then he's not the guy.
Exactly. If he come out on a podcast somewhere like saying his feelings are hurt, I'd be like, oh, shoot. Oh, my gosh. All right. Good to know.
Yeah. Well, that was just some of the things that happened. Also, man, the Cowboys, they shrunk their roster to 53. No, I didn't want to go there. Here are some of the notable waves. Quinn Bohanna, Ben Bagul. Got Malik Davis on this list. Sean McKinney, Jabril Cox, Dennis Houston. Who's on this list that shocked you the most?
Quite honestly, man, there's nothing shocking on this list at all. Quentin Bohanna's a solid player, but we deep at D-line, bro. We're deep. Dennis Houston, we heard a lot of good things about going on with him in training camp, but we ain't see it in any preseason games. He might have been re-signed to the practice squad. I don't even know.
I think he's already got picked up by a team, actually.
Okay, Jabril Cox, man, he never could bounce back from that injury. I hate that for him. Last year I thought we were gonna see like really big things from him, so that's unfortunate. Running backs, and it is what it is, man. You can't keep them all. Sean McKeon probably the one that stands out the most, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we deep at tight end too, so that was one of those casualties. Also, too, our man, Boss Man Fat, was traded to the Dolphins. In return, we got a first-round cornerback, Noah. What's that, Lamborghini or something? I
can't nobody pronounce
it. I don't know how to pronounce it. But Noah, we got him. He was a former first-round draft pick. So pretty much we trading trash for trash.
Dang, hits. You calling these men trash, bro? These people got families, bro.
Okay. Well, hey, Kevin Joseph, I won't call him trash.
Don't call him trash, bro.
Okay. I call him garbage.
Damn.
He's garbage. That's what he is. He's not trash. He's garbage. Dumpster juice.
Damn, hits. Hey man, the fact that they can make a deal, cool, whatever, man. Do something. They were gonna let him go for nothing. What was he, a second round pick?
Yes, sir. Second
so
round.
You were able to get something, and they got a former first round pick. So, hey, maybe a change of scenery helps both of these guys out. I know Kelvin Joseph he was pretty solid on special teams, but you need your second round picks to be more than special teams.
Mm-hmm.
You need them to be more than that. So, hey man, hopefully he'll go to Miami and they'll turn him around, and hopefully we get something from Mr. Noah.
Yeah, with Kevin Joseph, man, like I say, yeah, he was a great special teams, but he got in a little trouble too. Man, it's just another second round pick of the Cowboys. It just doesn't pan out. For all the first round picks that we hit on, we miss on a lot of second rounders. Jesus, we miss on second round picks. But hey, it is what it is. I hope him the best. Maybe sometimes in exchange of scenery does do players well at times. So hopefully
I'm sorry. Was he in the same draft as Micah Parsons?
Who?
Kelvin Joseph.
Kelvin Joseph? Nah, I want to say he wasn't in the Micah Parsons draft. He was in the what's his name?
Who's that?
No, I couldn't have been him because the CeeDee Lamb draft, because the second round pick CeeDee Lamb, was he?
I'm looking now. But I'm trying to think. I'm not sure if he was in the Micah Parsons draft or not. But I think of that Micah Parsons draft, I think is only people remaining is him and Osa. Osa Odighizuwa. That's it.
Osa was in that draft? I thought Osa was before Michael.
Nah, I think they was in the same draft, bro.
Thought he was before. Dumpster juice.
All right. Yeah.
Also,
you move on.
Also, man, just a feel good story here, man. Our safety, Wanye Thomas, he made the 53 roster, man. This guy was homeless with his family and his mom, living in a car on the side of the interstate at a truck stop. He made the roster, man. That's a feel good story, man. Hopefully this guy the best. Just shows that, perseveration and making sure that you're doing the right things and keeping the faith, man. It can work out at any time. And I like hearing things like this, dog.
Yeah, man, that's good stuff, man. Like you said, feel good stories. Going back to what I was asking you about, yeah, that was the 2021 draft where Kelvin Joseph was your second round pick after Micah Parsons. They also have Nahshon Wright still, right?
Yeah.
So three guys. So yeah, that's tough, bro.
No doubt. So that's all I got for the Cowboys. Again, like I say, a week from now, man, we kicking it off with the Giants, bro. It's on and popping, on and cracking, man.
Yes, sir. Can't happen fast enough, man. Thursday, September 7th, NFL kickoff, Lions, Chiefs. And then Sunday Night Football. We talked about it. They said if they could have the Cowboys every week, they would on Sunday Night Football. Because you know why? It's America's team, man.
America's team.
Hey, man. That was a good little discussion about them Cowboys. But you know what time it is.
Testing. All right. You can cut out that other.
Yeah. Run it up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo.
Hey, see, I'm from Texas, where we should ride in swangers and put diamonds in our niggas. Pour drink inside my lemonade till it look like a Pepsi. See, I come from the D where we got checks and we be flexing. If you ain't from my state, then you should know don't miss it. Hey, we always strap, we keep our weapons. My mama from the A, she slowed it down for me at 7. Used to think Pepsi was a guy before he went to heaven. I knew what Pusha P was before Gunna even said it. Hey, she zero taught me keep my weapon and never trust a door cause it's expected. No killers from the country, they ride horses and throw sellers. Got niggas in the East ride ATVs with Mac 11s.
First off, you better remember what that sign say before you come down here. Don't mess with Texas.
Yes, sir. It is Longhorn game week, bro. It seemed like it took forever to get to this point. And yeah, number 11 Texas, 35-point favorites against Rice. You know what time it is, man. It's almost like a preseason game, man. And I think I told you yesterday I had a nightmare. That we lost this game. Yo, this is your preseason game. You're 35-point favorites. It's an opportunity for hopefully everybody to get to play. Hopefully everybody takes snaps in this game and get their feet wet and get ready for what's happening next week. What you got, bro? What you got about them Longhorns? Any thoughts about this week, Zane? No predictions, just your thoughts.
Yeah, I'm excited to get the season kicked off, man. As far as upsetting, nah, bro. We putting Rice on the hibachi, bro. We putting Rice on the hibachi, man. Hey, it's 35 plus, man. Every time we play Rice, no doubt about it, man. Yeah, I'm excited to see some of these new guys, man. I want to see how the receivers, who's coming in, who's starting, who's playing, because I know Sark is the type of guy that once he got his set receivers, he don't really veer from it. So it's gonna just be exciting to see how they lined up, man. And yeah, I'm looking forward to having football back, bro. Got football back, man. Longhorns, no doubt.
Yes, sir. 3:00 Saturday afternoon. I think it's either on Fox or FS1. But yeah, looking forward to it, bro. But hey, yeah, there's another team that we talk about from time to time. We show them in our little show intro, man. So SMU, man.
Opponents.
There's a lot of talk. We was on this last year. We was SMU to the Big Ten, SMU to the Big Ten. It's hashtags and all our stuff. So we've been on that. But it's SMU to the ACC, bro. And it was picking up steam. And then there was an incident that happened at North Carolina's campus Monday. They were supposed to vote for Cal, Stanford, and SMU to join on Monday. So they had to postpone that vote. And now we getting kind of nervous, Is it going to fall apart? That's potential ACC map that you're looking at. And seeing SMU logo over the state of Texas is what we talked about with the potential of them going to the Big Ten. What makes sense with the ACC is all those ACC schools, like they are excellent academic schools, man. They solid on their academics. But just in case people were like, yeah, I don't know, I don't think SMU could hang with them. This is their ACC team talent composite and where SMU fits in with the rest of the ACC. It will be the 7th best team according to talent, 4-star, 3-star, 5 stars on the roster. They be behind Louisville, Florida State, North Carolina, Miami, Notre Dame, and Clemson. And they'd be better than Georgia Tech, Stanford, NC State, Pittsburgh, Cal, Boston College, Virginia Tech, Virginia, That's solid, bro.
Very solid. I also heard that SMU even offered to not to take any money for the next 7 years just to get in this conference. Like for SMU to do something like that, how much money does SMU have, bro? How much money does the Ponies have down there at Highland Park?
Say, I don't know if they got Longhorn and Aggie money, but
They got money.
They got money. Money is not an issue. If you're gonna say, hey, for 7 years, we don't this 30, 40, 50 million dollars every school is getting, we don't need it. We're good.
Dang. Dang, bro.
We call that FU money. That's what we call that. And I hope it happens for them. I really do. I hope they don't get relegated in what you call the NIT.
But I can tell you this though. I can tell you this. SMU with the NIL, bro. We know what they did before the NIL. It's going down.
It'd be a problem.
Say they would have to revamp their stadium, dog. There's no way Highland Park is not going to be able to hold that many people.
Bro, they don't need to. Let me show you the schools that are in the ACC. Wake Forest, Syracuse, Duke, Boston College. Say, bro, we have a bigger stadium than half the team. SMU has a bigger stadium than
I ain't talking about the stadium. I'm talking about the flow of traffic, bro. It's not. It's like
you talking about driving around Highland University Park?
Yeah, they gotta be. It has to have better access to the freeway. Like SMU is way off the freeway. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to go into the neighborhood.
But the stadium right there, though. The stadium right off the freeway.
It's in the neighborhood. Man, if SMU played Clemson, that game would have to be at Cowboy Stadium.
No,
it would have to be.
No, it would have to be. It would not.
I bet.
Hey, SMU ain't gonna turn down. Man, come on, man. This the whole point is to have these big games at your school. If you have it at Cowboy Stadium, all of a sudden Clemson got a home game at Cowboy Stadium. You can't do it.
But what I'm saying is they're gonna have to do some renovations, bro. Like SMU is in the neighborhood.
You talking about building parking lots?
Yeah,
building
the stadium is in the
parking
neighborhood.
garage, dog.
And just have more access to 75. Have better access to 75.
Widen Mockingbird and Lovers Lane.
Got to.
That's what his one's done. If you local, you know what that is.
Got to.
And hey, even when SMU sucked, he's right. Traffic would be bad on game days, even when they were bad. They're not bad anymore.
Actually,
wait, hold on. I got something. I got a hot opinion. You know, TCU said they're not playing SMU no more, and I'm gonna say this: they ducking them. They ducking SMU. Yeah, they don't want to have to deal with that. SMU is still recruiting well. They getting transfers from Miami to come to SMU. TCU don't want that smoke, man. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, the NIL, SMU gonna dominate because with the NIL money, and plus, I think Sonny Dykes had a lot to do with that too. I don't think Sonny Dykes enjoy playing SMU these days. So,
no, he ducking them, and that's fine, coach. That's fine. I mean, good teams duck teams all the time. That's the reason you schedule Ooh La La State your first game, or in the SEC was at week 10. Everybody plays a Division II team. You don't want to play nobody tough. But shout out to the teams that don't play those Division II teams. So I guess we can kind of move on, and if you don't mind, talk a little bit of NBA stuff, man. You good with that?
Let's get it.
So there was this one clip, man. I hope I have it here, man. This gentleman won a gold medal, bro. Won a gold medal in the World Championships. But he had something to say about the NBA.
Of what? The United States? You know, the thing that hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA Finals and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the U.S. at times. But that ain't the world. That is not the world. We are the world. We have almost every country out here fighting, thriving, putting on their flag to show that they are represented. There ain't no flags in the NBA. World champion of what?
World champion of what? Hits.
He remind me of
on that, bro.
He remind me of Kanye West saying that.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, he has a point. True enough, NBA for a long time was an American sport. We get it. We trying to broaden that. But yeah, you can still consider yourself the best in the world if the sport is, American sport. It's like when it's like last year. Okay, the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Is anybody questioning the Kansas City Chiefs is the best football team in the world?
Nope, they world champs.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, America has been dominating basketball, but I believe the gap is closing with the world. But and that was strategic, I believe, on the NBA part anyway, with the way the game is played now. So the game is more of an international game. So I see that his point and the point he's trying to make, but yeah, I see his point.
So we had a couple of NBA players respond to him. KD is like, somebody help this brother. And Damian Lillard like, the fuck, what? Hey, man, I'll say this. The best players in the world, the best players in the NBA, first off, the best players in the world play in the NBA. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The best players in the NBA, the NBA MVPs, are not from the United States. Like the last, 4 or 5 years. They ain't been from here. So I don't have a problem with NBA champion, MLB champion, NFL champion, calling themselves world champion. It is what it is. So Cool says, y'all, Noah tripping. NBA is the highest level. In the format is different. Exactly. You, NBA champ. Look, I wish the championship team could play in the world championship of basketball. What's going on right now, but unfortunately, can't do that. Just to prove, like, yeah, we the best, and that would be right now. That'd be the Denver Nuggets. But anyway, just wanted to get y'all's thoughts on that, man. And now, hey, quickly, moving on. Last week we just wanted the Rangers just to win a game. And hey, they've won 3 out of the last 4. I'm not sure what they've done tonight, but
they was losing 3-2 last time I checked with the Mets.
True. Well, let me tell you, there's a little video about what the AL West standings are looking like right now.
You ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, man, it's a 3-way tie at the top of the AL West, man. So I asked you last week, think they make the playoffs? So I ask you again, do you think they make the playoffs?
I still have hope that they're going to make the playoffs. Ask me again next week, and my answer might change. But as for right now, I think they're going to be in the playoffs.
I can't lie, bro. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. I don't know where this is going. You look at that last 10. Seattle is 8-2, Texas 3-7, Houston 6-4. Right now, this feels like a wild card team. It doesn't feel like this is a team that can make a run for a championship.
Yeah, we're making the playoffs. Wild card is what I'm thinking of. I don't think they're gonna. win the division. It'll be a wild card.
Yeah. I'll say this for the Rangers, man. Thank you. You got us through the summer. You got us the football season.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, it was a long, long, hot summer, and y'all did y'all's thing. Hey, if you can carry it on, hey, cool. Hey, great. I'd love to be still talking Rangers in October. That'd be great. But yeah, I don't know about that, bro. So, I mentioned earlier a new segment called the Hit Zone Kicks of the Day.
Kicks of the day.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm a bit of a sneakerhead, Hits. I don't know if you are or not. You a sneakerhead, bro?
No, not really. As long as they make me run fast.
All right. Well, I'm a bit of a sneakerhead, man, and I got a few pairs of shoes, man. I ain't gonna front, but these right here is what helped me inspire doing this segment. I made a little video. Have you seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, it's a black Spider-Man, bro. It's Miles Morales, man. You gotta check it out. Highly recommend.
I'll check it out.
Highly recommend. There's a part 1 and a part 2, bro. Anyway, my favorite movie of the summer, though. Check it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Drinking dope turned me to a superhero. Yeah. Hit that pill, turned me to a superhero. Yeah. Boom, my 90s turned me to a superhero. Yeah.
This is unbelievable. This is the lobby.
I'm on that dope again, I'm on that flow again, switch up the flow again, yeah. Fly in the parachute, gripping that pole again, I'm on that all again, yeah. Candy in the cup, gotta get paid, king in the streets, young mage, praying on the crowd, take to the grave. Ain't having problems, I'm sipping the bar. Shout out to Dallas, my is a star. Get rich, better take it to bar. Piss on your casket, shoot at your bra. Do you something nasty, roll you in a car.
So I want to shout out to What's New Brittany Cat on IG. These were all white Jordan 1s. These are all white Jordan 1s. And she did all the artwork on here. She did all the paint. Like, these are all white. This red look crisp.
Those clean.
Yeah, she did that. So What's New Brittany Cat on IG. She is dope. She is bomb. She does this all the time. Highly recommend. Highly recommend, bro.
No doubt.
All right. So that was cool, man. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Hopefully I can, if y'all like that, I can bring something new every week. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff I could show, And hey, y'all got some stuff.
Hey,
put them in the comments.
Hey, I got some stuff up in my closet now, man.
Got some fire out.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? I keep a couple pair of J's on me, but I keep them on the low, man. I'm a Jordan 11 fan. I like the 11s. You know what I'm saying?
Same. Yeah, I probably got about 5 or 6 pairs of 11s. Yeah. 7s and 11s are my favorite J's. Put your favorite J's in the comments, man. So you just this is my first pair of 1s, bro.
I got about 2 pair of 1s.
Okay, which ones?
3 pair of 1s. I got 3 pair.
What colors you got?
I got the red, black, and white ones. I got the
OG ones.
I got some turquoise and black ones.
Oh yeah.
And I have some those dunks, the black and white dunks.
Okay.
They look like the ones.
Yeah.
But the turquoise and the red, black, and white ones, those are the ones. Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, I got my 11s, Concords, got the blue and white, got the breads, got the dirty breads, bro. That's probably my favorite ones. So I got breads, got dirty breads, got the Concords, got the navy and white, got the royal and white, got the Olympic gold and white. It's a lot of fire with that, and I like Kobe's too. Like my 11s and my Kobe's is probably like things I'm feeling the most.
Since we talking about it, bro, since we talking about this, I think this would be the perfect time
Here we
to
go.
discuss this. Just because, we've been discussing it on the phone, we haven't really brought it to the show. But did you watch the movie, the Jordan era movie?
Yes, sir.
In that movie, I think me and you discussed. Well, hold on, let's see what cool say 3, 4s, 5s, 11s, 12s.
Hey, I got
17s, 18s.
Hey, I got some 14s too. Them 14s is low key fire, bro. Low key. Like I don't have a lot to wear with them, but they up there. They in the room, bro. Like them 14s are low key.
And I think we before we wanted to discuss this, we wanted to get the exact numbers. But man, you brought up sneakers, dog. We got to talk about it. But the deal was that Michael Jordan. Then what was the percentage?
Bro, see, that's what we talked about.
Yeah, maybe was it 10%? I'm not sure what it is. Whatever the case is, Michael Jordan, they say he roughly makes about $240 million from the Jordan shoe per year. Nike makes like 10 billion, right? And I asked you, like, if we can do it all over again, everybody know what the Jordan shoe does. Do you feel like Jordan, the deal, he got ripped off? His mother got ripped off.
So I Googled it. He said when Jordan signed his deal in 1984, it was $500,000 per year and 5% royalties on Jordan brand earnings. And he's a billionaire. Don't forget that.
Yeah, he's a billionaire.
He's made $2 billion off of Nike. Yes, Nike's probably made like 20 or 30 or 40. But bro, they didn't know. They didn't know what they knew. They didn't know what they didn't know. How about that? If they'd have known he's going to turn out to be arguably the greatest player of all time, I'm sure they'd have argued for a better deal. But that was still the best deal they could get. That's what, when we talk about this offline, I'm like, dude, nobody else was giving them a better deal, bro. So how is it a bad deal now?
The reason why I say it was a bad deal now is because you know better. When you know better, you do better. It's like Alonzo Ball. What's the Ball's dad name?
Mr. Ball.
Lamar Ball.
LeVar. Yeah, LeVar.
Even though his antics was off the wall and a little crazy, but he had the right idea.
Absolutely.
Basically, what he was saying was, hey, Michael Jordan, you don't need Nike to be Michael Jordan. What if Michael Jordan just would have sold the Michael? I buy Michael Jordans for Jordan, not Nike. I buy Kobe's for Kobe, not Nike. I buy, those are the guys that push the brand, not Nike. Nike was nothing until Jordan really came. Until these guys got and started endorsing these shoes. No one gets jacked over Nikes. They get jacked for Jordans. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if hindsight was 2020, I think they could have negotiated a better deal than that. And if not, your leverage is, hey man, I just create my own brand. The big baller brand.
But the problem with creating your own brand is if the shoes are trash, first off, big baller brand, the shoes are trash. Second off, they're ugly. Don't forget that Michael Jordan didn't design the Jordan 1. He ain't designed that. Nike designed that. So him and his mom, they could have went somewhere that would probably look something like one of them Converse joints that everybody was wearing. The Magic Johnson and Larry Bird and them was wearing. Probably would have looked something like that.
You could have got some kind of designer or so. It's like the Yeezy. Kanye designed the Yeezy.
He's a designer.
That was his designer. So what I'm saying, Jordan could have found a designer for a shoe, especially now. Of course he can. So anybody, that's why I don't understand. I think it's a situation where Nike, Reebok, all those big brands, they won't allow that to happen. They won't allow a guy to come in and corner the market like that at this point. That's just my feeling on it.
Yeah, because now Nike be like, if Nike wants you, they're gonna
Just
get
buy
you.
you
Nike
out.
or the Jordan brand, if they want you, they're gonna get you.
Yeah, just buy you out.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Like I said, but the question was it a bad deal? Nah, man, it was the best deal they could get at that time, and it's gone on to make history. It's like it's the greatest athletic shoe of all time. Period.
Still selling.
Yes. Yes.
That's crazy.
Hey man, hey, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. And hey, now the Kobe's are like that, are becoming like that as well. It's a big deal when new pairs of Kobe's drop. It's a very big deal.
Yeah, but see, Jordan was a culture. Jordan is a culture. Jordan was like, it was a status symbol. If you had a pair of Jordans, you was treated differently, bro.
When we were growing up, yes. Yeah. And I don't know about you, and it's probably why so many of us that are our age group now have Jordans. We ain't have them when we was kids. My parents ain't buy me no Jordan.
Yeah.
I didn't get my first pair of Jordans till I was grown and could buy my damn self.
Yeah, when I started working.
Yeah. So I think that's probably why our generation it affected our culture the way it has. But now, these whatever 15 to 30-year-olds now, the Yeezys and the Kobe's is right up there with the Jordans. That's facts. I mean, Jordan was our culture, is still part of the culture, but now Yeezys and Kobe's are part of that same culture. It's a big deal. Like, look at what the NBA players are wearing. NBA players aren't really wearing Jordans except for the ones that got deals with Jordan. A lot of NBA players are wearing Kobe's, bro. Real talk.
Yeah.
Now, ain't nobody wearing Yeezys on the court. I think somebody tried it once. Well, it wasn't a good look.
I think the death of Kobe actually it pushes that a lot too. If Michael Jordan was to die,
damn, that was dark.
I'm just saying, it's dark, but I'm just saying if Michael Jordan was to die, the Michael Jordan tennis shoe would you wouldn't be able to find it nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that pushes it, of course.
Mm-hmm. All right, that was a good talk, man. That was a good discussion, man. I'm glad we was able to bring that on to the show. You know what we're going to do now? We're going to go back and talk some more NCAA football. You good with that?
Let's get it.
So, I don't know if y'all remember from last week, Big 12 commissioner had a lot of stuff to say, man. And this week, we got a response from the head coach of the Longhorns. Let me remind y'all of what the Big 12 commissioner had to say.
In addition, candidly, we were able to get Texas and Oklahoma out a year early. That was a big deal for us, and I think all of you, okay? And Coach, I'm not going to put any pressure on you, but I'm going to be in Austin for Thanksgiving, okay? And you better take care of business like you did right here in Lubbock last year.
From the commissioner about sportsmanship the day before that speech, and so I'm trying to figure out, about what are we promoting to our student athletes, and then to go say those types of things. So I'm not guessing he's going to have his Thanksgiving dinner with us the night before that game. But the reality of it is, a lot's been made about that. A lot's been made about a T-shirt being made. But let's not make this more than it is, man. This is about us. We're focused on what we get to do and why we get to do it. We're proud to be part of the University of Texas, okay? We're proud to represent the burnt orange and white. We're proud to represent 550,000 living alumni. We're proud to represent 4 national championship teams. We're proud to get to go do that. And we know who's behind us, and that's okay.
What's your thought on Sark's response, bro?
I thought it was classy, man. I mean, it's one of them things that don't go low, stay high, with it. They're leaving the Big 12. You know, the Big 12 commissioner, of course, he's salty. He has a right to be salty, I'm sure. But hey, it is what it is, man. I'm just glad Shark didn't go too low. He stayed classy with it.
Yeah, I thought it was a classy response. Like you said, it's interesting that the day before he got a message from the commissioner about sportsmanship and whatnot. So and now like I saw before we got on today, even University of Houston head coach is like talking mess about the Longhorns. Like he's like, yo, F them, more or less. I'm like, yo, wait, like, why is Houston talking about us? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
what do you say fuck me for?
Like, where'd that come from? I ain't understand it, bro. But I think me and one of my brothers is gonna go to that game in Houston. Like, we're gonna see if it's some shenanigans. And I'll say again, like last week, these games can't be close. If they close, it's gonna be some bull, bro.
No doubt, man. Longhorns got to go out there and just handle their business, man, and get back on the bus and head back.
Yes, sir. And now, I say it's a C-Rob's top 10. Generally, I'm only going to do a top 5 from week to week. But to start this season off, I'm going to give you my top 10. So, start from 10 and work our way down to number 1. And see if y'all can guess where I got them Longhorns at. So, at number 10, I got Penn State. Any arguments with that?
No.
Okay, cool. Number 9, Tennessee Volunteers. First SEC school to make an appearance.
Okay.
Number 8, Utah, the defending Pac-12 champions. Up next, number 7, got Notre Dame. And at number 6.
6?
6. Number 6, bro. I ain't think it was funny, man. I thought it was fair.
Okay. Let's see who's in front of us. Let's go.
All right. So, hey, you know how you can move up from number 6? Beat number 5, Alabama. Beat number 5, Alabama in week 2. Number 4, got the defending Heisman Trophy winner.
Okay. We seen them play.
Yep.
Okay.
Number 3, Tigers, LSU.
LSU?
Hey, man, they quarterback seem legit. Seem legit, and LSU can always play tough. And number 2, Wolverines, Michigan. And, of course, number 1, they going for 3 in a row, Georgia Bulldogs.
Okay.
I think that's a solid-ass top 10, bro. You can't call me a homer off of that top 10. You going to call me a homer for Texas being a 6?
Man, it's like, a homer is one thing, but realistically, I don't see USC beating the Longhorns, being better than the Longhorns. I don't see Michigan being better than the Longhorns. Not this year. I don't see it, bro.
You know what you sound like right now?
What?
Sound like a homer.
I mean, could be. But for what we see, for what we got all the returning starters from our offensive line. We got a 5-star athlete at every position. We have probably the number 1 receiver transferred to us in the portal. We have a Liplikov winner. When Nayor, like, well, he was in the run for it at one time. So, like, bro, then we got Worthy coming back. We got a 5-star quarterback. Man, I don't know, bro. I think the Longhorns are. I would give them a nod over USC.
Here's the thing: Texas start out 2-0. they'll be in the top 3. Promise you that.
Yeah. But do you expect them to be 2-0?
Yes. Wait, I'm trying to make any predictions right now.
I'm just saying, but you expect them to be 2-0 though, right?
You're asking me right now, do I expect them to beat Alabama?
Yeah.
The answer to that question is yes.
Yeah. So that's why I say.
But until we beat Alabama, I'm gonna have them. I got Alabama at 5. I got Texas at 6. Right early in the season, I think this is probably the only top 10 matchup. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the only early season top 10 matchup. So if you are a top 10 team and you beat a top 10 team, you should move up significantly in the rankings.
That's why I say
the first 2 weeks, Michigan ain't playing nobody. Now LSU is playing Florida State, who's out just outside of my top 10. But
yeah, I'm looking at matter of fact, I'm looking at the Texas Alabama game now. It's on my TV right now, bro. Texas almost should have beat them with a second string quarterback. I feel like this year, man, we're gonna dominate Alabama, man. I feel like in Tuscaloosa. I feel like we're looking at this team play them last year, bro. The talent is not that far apart. It's not. And now Alabama lost their quarterback. They lost their running back. They lost their best defensive player. And all Texas did was kept everybody.
Okay.
And gained some.
Devil's advocate. Bama and Georgia are always losing their best something. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The issue with both Bama and Georgia this year is the quarterback. Think Georgia announced who their starting quarterback is. Bama, I kind of think they don't really know. It's going to be one of 3 guys, and they're not certain. And that shows me there's like a chink in the armor. There's a possibility that maybe their whole locker room is kind of unsure. They still Bama, but they know they should have lost last year. And yeah, I think Texas is gonna get them. I still have high expectations for Bama this season, though.
Yeah,
which we will discuss in a few moments.
Yeah, we got Texas has a roster, and I was reading something that Texas has 97% of the players are from Texas.
Really?
Like that's a lot.
Yeah. What percentage of Oklahoma though is Texas though? 97%.
It used to be like 75, I think. And so, like I say, man, when Texas is recruiting Texas like that and getting the best players out of Texas, when you can do that, man, you're gonna be good, bro. Yep. You're gonna be good, and that's what they're doing. So, I'm excited.
No doubt. Well, hey, man, you ready to do some predicting?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, let me make sure I take notes, man. Take notes. So we're gonna start off.
We're not predicting scores. We're just predicting winners, right?
Just predicting winners. Predicting winners. But we gotta keep up with this stuff this year. Make sure ain't no shenanigans and whatnot. So up first, like I said, we see them in our opening credits of the show. So we got to show them some love. Louisiana Tech at University Park. Who you got?
Give me the ponies, man.
All right. So Jamie and Chag. So Hits and C-Rob got SMU. SMU big over Louisiana Tech. How about that?
Yeah, they got 20 points, right? They're getting 20 points.
How about that?
20?
Yep.
Okay.
How about Utah, who I got as my number 18, hosting Florida?
Give me Florida to cover.
All right. So
Utah wins, but Florida covers.
All right. So we both got Utah. Yeah, we both got Utah. Mm-hmm. And now, this one's big Saturday afternoon in Fort Worth.
Woo! It's
Yes,
must
sir.
watch TV, man.
Colorado at TCU. TCU favored by 20.
Damn. 20 and a half.
I got TCU, bro.
Yeah, I got TCU. Man, Fox Sports Southwood, boy, they're promoting Deion Sanders, boy.
Bro.
Let me ask you, just for being my pick, yeah, I got TCU too for this game. I don't think it's going to be close, but Colorado has the players have their names, their Twitter handles on the back of their jerseys. Is this a good idea? Is this a bad idea? Do you think this is something that's going to catch on with other universities? What's your thoughts about that?
It's not a bad idea. I mean, for us watching the game, it's bad because we like, wait, who is that? You know, that's
Ed Boss Man Fat.
Yeah, Ed Shorty Doo-Wop 44. Like, I don't know who that is. So, I mean, to me, it's kind of corny. It's kind of corny to me. But I mean, it might take on, like you had mentioned, like this could affect them positively for their NIL stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, you know, maybe it will. I'm thinking, you know, maybe just having your name on your jersey and you're good will positively affect your NIL. But hey, man, we'll see. It's innovative. It's a new thought, and hey, it's worth a shot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I just wonder, does it affect a person actually going to your page by seeing it on your jersey? Because can they also just type your name in and go to your Twitter if they want to do that? You know, so it's like it's Deion. It's so Deion.
Yeah,
it's
man,
just
like,
Deion.
It's maybe it'll do something. I don't know if anybody will follow the lead unless it works.
But I can tell you this, and I can predict this, and you can put this in your pipe and smoke it. If Deion and the Colorado Buffs beat TCU, that hype train is going to go down that track, bro. And it's not slowing down no time soon, bro.
Bro, oh my gosh, yeah, we ain't ready for that. The world's not ready for that. I say that much. But hey, man, hey, if they do it, cool. If they go to Fort Worth and do it, and this roster, you know how TCU goes. Like TCU is good, like 1 or 2 years, and then they got to reset. This might be a reset here.
And Colorado, I think they only have like 3 players
from last year.
So it's like we don't know what they have. You never know.
Yeah, TCU can't game plan for them.
Yeah,
and for TCU, this is a bad first game.
Yeah,
I'm sure TCU would love to play Colorado week 2.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, right now, they better come ready.
I think Colorado playing like 6 ranked teams this year. They can just beat one.
Yep, they beat one, it'll make that year. But hey,
if they win 5 games would be great too.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, mess around and be bowl eligible. Yeah, that's a problem.
Especially with only winning 1 last year. So.
Facts. But hey, you know what time it is, though.
First off, you better remember what that sign say before you come down here. Don't mess with Texas.
Yes. Texas versus Rice. So that is Saturday on Fox. So this one, I'm going to ask a score prediction from you. And who you got?
Say, bro, we having a hibachi Saturday, man. We cooking up some rice on the hibachi grill. Give me 49-3, bro.
49-3.
You putting half of 50 on them.
All right. And this game is gonna tell me a lot about Texas defense. Right now, I'm gonna go Texas 56, Rice 13. I hope Rice don't get 13. I hope they get that 3 you talking about. But hopefully we don't let up. And we don't give them hope like San Jose State against USC. No hope. Crush them. All right, and now we got some serious predictions, bro. Serious predictions, bro. We predicting conference champions. Conference champions. You ready for this?
Let's get it.
All right. So, up first, Pac-12. Who you got?
USC.
USC. Pac-12 hits got USC. And I'm going to go with USC as well. My only concern, I would love to pick Utah. I'd love to pick Utah. However, I don't know what Cam Rising's status is.
Yeah.
Cam Rising reminds me of Major Applewhite, bro.
And ain't JJ starting as the running back this year?
I believe so. So we both got USC. Up next, we got the Big Ten. And I put this graphic up so you could see the separation, the Western Division, the Eastern Division. And point out that Ohio State and Michigan are both in the East. I say it's going to come down to that game.
Yeah.
So who do you have winning the Big Ten?
I got Ohio State.
So this is where we differ.
Which they wasn't in your top 10, right?
Correct. Outside looking in, they're not a bad team.
Got
they're number 11.
The best receiving core probably in college football.
I question what's going to happen at quarterback.
Yeah. They keep a blue chipper.
Oh, yeah. Just like what we was talking about with Alabama and Georgia earlier, man. But, yeah, so you got Ohio State. I got Michigan. All right. So, ACC. ACC, bro. We got Clemson, Florida State, Miami, North Carolina.
Clemson.
Hits is going with Clemson. And I am going with Florida State.
Florida State, huh?
Yeah, man. I think Clemson's time is coming to an end. They had a good run, bro. Okay.
What up, Bojangles?
What up, Bojangles? Appreciate you checking in, bro. All right. Up next, Big 12. Who you got?
Oklahoma.
Son of a biscuit.
Say.
OU still sucks.
Nah, man. Let me be serious, bro. My horns, dog. Longhorns got to win the Big 12 this year, man. This is our last year, dog. We got to go out winning the Big 12. I want to see Oklahoma come in second.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to beat OU twice this year. Beat them in Dallas and beat them in Arlington. And give a finger to the Big 12 on our way out.
The Big 12 is down, bro.
Was that his?
It seems like the Big 12 should be down this year.
Yeah. Like we said about TCU, they go in cycles. K-State, they don't have Deuce anymore. I keep hearing all this talk about Texas Tech, bro. I keep hearing all this talk about Texas Tech, like Tech is TCU or something. It's weird.
Yeah. Oh, it's my boy Fat Sid. What's up, Sid?
Yes,
hey,
sir.
Man. Appreciate you joining the show, man. Hey, got one of our new subscribers, man. Fat Sid. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
it. Bojangles. That's your handle, bro.
Who you got coming out the SEC, Hits?
Man, Georgia, man. Till somebody else say different.
Georgia. Same. I do expect Bama to be playing Georgia in the SEC championship game. I do. That is my expectation.
Bojangles said, "I don't want to see nobody come in second. We're going to go undefeated." Hey,
let's go.
Somebody got to come in second.
Hey, if you're not first, you're last. Kick everybody's ass.
No doubt about it.
All right, so you got Georgia, Texas, Clemson, Ohio State, and USC. I got Georgia, Texas, Florida State, Michigan, and USC. Hey, Hits, do you like USC?
You like USC? Hell no! USC? Hell no! You like USC? Hell no!
No. Hell no.
So that brings us to this.
Say, what you say? Do I like USC? Head say.
Oh, hell no.
All right. So we got the playoff semifinals Monday, January 1st. One game will be at the Rose Bowl. One game will be at the Sugar Bowl. What are your 4 teams you got going to the playoff?
Texas, Georgia,
I'm right. USC. Okay.
Ohio State.
And Ohio State. All right, that's a good Final Four, bro. That's a good Final Four. So I'm gonna go with USC, Michigan, Texas, and Georgia. The national championship game is in Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas Hits. Who's playing in that game?
Georgia and Ohio State.
No, you suck. Georgia, Ohio State. So you got Georgia going doing the three-peat. I got Georgia playing their future conference rival, the Texas Longhorns, in Houston. Just like we did the Peach Bowl back in 19?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna run it back. You saw what Bevo did to Uga back then. So that's my prediction. Georgia, Texas, Houston, Texas. Let's get it. Your boy Fat said, Bojangles said, which one plays Colorado? What was that? Was that a reference to?
What, TCU, I guess? Who plays Colorado?
Yeah, TCU, Colorado this Saturday in Fort Worth. My bad, Bojangles. And he said he got Texas, Colorado.
Whoa! Dang, bro. You drinking the Deion Kool-Aid for real.
Hey. Man, okay. Hey, I'm gonna write it down though.
If Colorado goes to the playoffs, Deion Sanders will go down as the best coach in NCAA history.
Yes. Yes, he'll be able to call his shot. He'll be able to say, "Hey, if I'm leaving Colorado, I'm gonna go here."
But you know, I've always said this, bro. Deion is just trying to coach his sons, bro. He's just trying. I think Deion gonna stay there to his daughter. His daughter's a freshman, right? Is she a freshman on the basketball team? He's gonna stay there as long as she's there. Deion Sanders is the kind of person that he has followed his son from Pee Wee. He coached him in Pee Wee. Then he said, "I want to coach him in high school." So he got a job at Dallas Christian. He started coaching him in high school. Then he said, "Hey, I want to coach him playing collegiate ball." So he got a job at Jackson State. Then he said, "Hey, let me see him play with a Power 5, but I'm going to coach him at a Power 5. So he went to Colorado. I just feel like once this dude has 7 toes. Why is he, man? It's only one reason you will get up and put that kind of work in with recruiting, with coaching, put that much stress on your body, is if, man, hey, man, I'm trying to be around my babies. I want to be around my kids. I just can't see all these kids out of Colorado. All these kids out of college. And Deion still have the same drive to recruit, to go get these players, and to build a team. I think his drive leaves once his kids are out of college. That's just me. And remember, you heard it here. When Deion announces that he has retired from college football after his daughter finished college, remember, you heard it here.
We will remember. Jay Hitt said that on August 30th, 2023. So what you're saying is he won't leave Colorado before his daughter graduates.
No.
And I'm gonna say, if Mr. Bojangles is right, he might leave Colorado in about a year or two. But hey, we shall see, man. I appreciate that prediction, man. And hey, anybody else, when you watching this later, y'all got y'all predictions, by all means, put them in the comments. We'll go ahead and take them down so we can remember this come the end of December, beginning of January. And hey, if somebody's right, maybe we got something for you, man. Maybe a Hit Zone t-shirt or something, man. Also on that note, NFL season about to start. If we get enough people that say they want to do a fantasy league, hey, let's get it. We'll post about that on our socials as well. Let us know if y'all interested. I'd be glad to do it with y'all, man. How about you, Hit?
No doubt, man. We got our fantasy football insider in the comments. Hey, Bojangles, that's the fantasy football king, man. That's it. Gonna won plenty of leagues, bro.
Hey, you gonna share some of them secrets with us?
Share some of that knowledge. Got to come on the show, share some of that knowledge, bro.
Yeah, let's go.
Get our teams up and running.
Let's go.
Let me ask you this: since we're speaking of fantasy football, this is a fantasy football question. Who's the first running back out the fantasy football board taking?
Well, I don't know if Mr. Bojangles is gonna agree or disagree, but I'm thinking McCaffrey.
You'll pick McCaffrey over Bijan?
Yes. I've seen McCaffrey do it in the NFL. I love Bijan Robinson, but I don't know what Atlanta has around him. I don't know.
McCaffrey can't stay healthy, bro. That's his problem.
He was healthy last year.
He can't stay. He can't finish the season.
Who would your first back be?
It'd be Derrick Henry or Bijan, to tell you the truth. The only way what gives me pause with with Bijan, that's all they got. Now, you can say that means he gets a lot of touches, and fantasy football is about touches. But, man, all they're going to do is key in on him.
Yep.
I don't know. He don't have an offensive line. He doesn't have a running back. He doesn't have a receiver. He doesn't have a quarterback. He doesn't have a defense. That's a lot to ask.
Exactly.
Hopefully he can finish the season healthy too. So,
hey, hopefully hopefully we say, man, I wish I'd have drafted Tony Pollard because he had an amazing season. Tony Pollard had over 2,000 all-purpose yards. I hope we're saying that at the end of the season.
Tony Pollard good back. Deuce might be a good back to stash on your roster.
I think that's somebody you keep an eye on in the free agents, man.
The thing about it, he's such a popular name. He's not gonna be out there. Somebody gonna keep Deuce on their roster, even if he's on the bottom of their roster. I know how this fantasy go. Somebody's gonna keep him on the team. Never start him. Gonna keep him on the team.
They're gonna waste the roster spot.
Yeah, that's how they do.
Because you're not gonna play on that first week because you don't even know how he's gonna be used.
Exactly.
And then if he is used against the Giants, then you're gonna be like, oh snap! And then you're gonna start him the second week, and then he ain't gonna play.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I think if Deuce can get 7 touches a game, man, he's doing good.
Yeah, but is that enough to put him on your roster?
Nah, because I never valued Tony Pollard just because he didn't get enough touches. So
Exactly. Well, hey man, that's
fantasy football talk, bro. That's it.
That's it, man.
Well, hey, man, we're at the end of the show. We appreciate all that's tuning in. We encourage you to like, share, subscribe. We just ask you to tell 2 people about the show. Just tell 2 people. If you like us, if you're down with us, just tell 2 people about the show. We do this every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Of course, football season is cranking up, so, we're going to have a lot of stuff to discuss, a lot of things to talk about. Actually, another thing I want to do, and me and C-Rob, we've talked about this before, but this is something we're going to do. It's mostly going to be like a Monday night game, the Cowboys Monday night game. We want to watch the game live with you. That way you can watch, you can comment, you can, we can talk about what we're watching on the TV, and we just go through the whole game. We might do maybe a half of watching the game. It just depends on how it goes, and that way we can interact with our hit zone hitters and watch a game.
Yep. Not only that, but hey, maybe we can hit up some bars and watch some Monday night or Thursday night. Monday night football with y'all, man. Just we'll look at the schedule and see what's up. Wherever we decide to go, we'll definitely let y'all know.
No doubt about it, man. Well, hey, like I said, share, like, subscribe. But this is the point of the show where we bring in my guy C-Rob to discuss C-Rob's thoughts. I want you to sit back, listen. Very intellectual guy. Let us know what you're thinking, C-Rob.
So, man, last week, over the weekend, we lost somebody that's really been a part of most of our childhoods, man. I know whenever I was sick home from school or spring break, summer break, every day I spent time with Bob Barker. Price is Right. Come on down. That's my guy. And he made it to 99, just under 100. A lot of folks like, hey, just right up under $1, man. But made a little video for him, and hope y'all enjoyed as we close out the show.
The star of The Price is Right, Bob Barker.
Welcome to soggy San Francisco, the site of this year's Pepsi Pro-Am.
Are you doing, Happy? I'm Bob Barker.
Wow, what an honor. Nice to meet you.
Looks like you and I are going to be playing together today.
That's funny.
You know, Nick Faldo and I won this thing last year, and I'd like to win it again this year.
All right, I'll do my best.
Yeah, jackass.
Why don't you shut the hell up? I'd love to punch that guy in the face right now, but I can't, because I'd get in trouble. I bet you got a lot of that on Let's Make a Deal.
It's The Price is Right, Happy.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It happens. Let's play some golf.
Okay.
Jackass.
Whoa! The club went further than the ball.
What the hell was that all about?
It's just that, it's rainy and that guy, and it just slipped.
All right, Happy. Nice and easy. That was not nice and easy.
That guy's driving me crazy.
You know what's driving me crazy? You not getting the ball in the hole.
Don't push me, Bob. Now's not the time.
Jackass!
This guy sucks. I can't believe you're a professional golfer. I think you should be working at the snack bar.
You better relax, Bob.
There is no way that you could have been as bad at hockey as you are at golf.
All right, let's go.
You like that, old man? You want a piece of me?
I don't want a piece of you. I want the whole thing.
Now you're gonna get it, Bobby.
The price is wrong, bitch.
I think you've had enough. No? Now you've had enough. Bitch.
Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
The first bid is yours, Linda.
$630.
$630 to you, Edith. It's your bid, Edith.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, what are you thinking about down there, Edith?
Well,
I'm up here working my head off and you're daydreaming in
I'd
contestants
say
row. I get paid by the word, you know that? This is costing CBS a bundle for me to repeat this.
I didn't know it went this way.
What do you bet?
$900.
$900. Okay, Sean.
$950.
$950 Michaels. The actual retail price is $909. Edith. Come on over here, Edith. Yeah, that's pretty good for a gal who dozed off in contestants row.
I thought it went the other way.
Now, folks, I want to thank you very, very much for inviting me into your homes for the last 50 years. I am deeply grateful. And please remember, help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Goodbye, everybody.
Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell